Culture with a K. I'm AK, aka Alyssa Kohler.
Alyssa Kohler, please come to the office. Your car is being towed.
Well, I gotta go, so I'm gonna hand it off to Lorena.
Good morning, Warriors. Welcome to our very first talk show called Culture with a K. Our first guest is truly a warrior who chose to stay strong even after undergoing serious health issues. Today we have cross-country coach, my favorite algebra teacher, Coach Marlar. Welcome.
Thank you.
Sorry guys, it's time for a fun segment. Alright coach, time for today's segment. You ready?
I'm ready.
The segment is called, Are You a Real Mathematician?
Uh-oh.
You ready for your questions? What is 20% of 2?
X.
Can we redo that?
That?
That's his answer.
Next question. Question 2. A school committee consists of 2 teachers and 4 students. The number of different committees that can be formed from 4 teachers and 10 students is A, 10, B, 15, C, 2,100, or D, 8.
8.
Incorrect. The answer is C. Alright, you ready for your final question? The graphs of the 2 equations, y equals ax squared plus bx plus c, and y equals ax squared plus bx plus c, such that a and a have different signs, and that the quantities b2 minus 4ac and b2 minus 4ac are both negative. A intersects at 2 points, B intersect at 1 point, C do not intersect, or D none of the above.
It should be C, and you should be able to show your work, so I need a piece of paper.
Correct, the answer is C.
Well, at least you got the last one right. Okay, so how are you feeling today, sir?
Well, I'm doing really well considering my therapy's gone well and my strength is coming back. I'm not where I was, but I'm sure a long way from when this episode started. So.
That's good. We are warriors. We will raise up. Okay. Please tell me a bit about what happened earlier this year.
On Monday of Thanksgiving week, I was my wife had gone to the grocery store, and I was doing a workout at home. And so I was doing a weight training workout, and all of a sudden I started not feeling so well, and I started feeling kind of dizzy, and the next thing I know, I was laying in the floor. And I thought, oh my goodness, what's happening? I passed completely out. And so my chest was hurting, so I crawled into the living room, and I'd always heard, put your feet up so your blood gets better to your head. Mm-hmm. So anyway, I went into the living room, and I was laying there, and I had a tremendous chest pain. My wife was at the grocery store. I'm there by myself. My phone is up on the ledge where I didn't feel like getting up and getting it and calling her. So I just continued to lay there, and my wife finally comes in from the grocery store, and she said, "What happened? Did you pull a muscle or something, or your back bothering?" And I said, "No, I think I got more problems than just that." So she called my grandson. He lives close to us, and he came and he said, "We're going to the hospital," because I was under tremendous pain there. I had a pain in my neck, a pain in my chest. So I get to the hospital, and they ran a test on me to see if it was my heart, and they said, "Yep, he's in major cardiac arrest right now." So, which was kind of concerned me, because I thought, this cannot be me. It cannot be happening to me. So anyway, they took me in, and they told my wife and my grandson, they said, "You need to tell him goodbye." And I thought, because they were going to roll me into the room to work on me, the emergency room. And that wasn't what they were saying. They were saying, "Tell me goodbye for the last time." We didn't realize that till later on. So they take me in there, and one of the really concerning times for me was that I'm laying there, and they're going, "He's in the middle of cardiac arrest now, and it's severe." And I thought, I actually raised my head and I looked around. I'm the only person in the room besides the doctors. And I went, "They're talking about me. That cannot be me. I'm in good physical shape." So anyway, that wasn't the case though, because I was in cardiac arrest. And so they took me in and they ran a catheter in and they started putting balloons in my artery and opened it up. I had 100% blockage on one and 90% on another. And but what was amazing about it is my blood pressure was excellent. My cholesterol is excellent. It's 145, which most people kill to get to. My triglycerides is excellent. The only thing I had was a problem. I had calcium built up in my heart. So what it really taught me was things happen in our life. God determines. It doesn't. We can't go by the physical things that go on. God is going to determine the events in our life. But we can determine how we react to those events. How prepared am I to take on challenges in this life? So one of the things was, for years I'd been working out. The doctor said that saved my life, literally saved my life. Well, that wasn't by accident. God will determine what happens in my life, but I can determine how prepared I am to meet the challenges that come up.
When do you feel that it was your weakest point?
My weakest point was literally laying there on the table and them saying, he's in major cardiac arrest, and then them saying that they really didn't expect. One of the doctors later told me, he said, we did not expect you to make it. We still have conversations about you because you should not have been here. But the thing about it was, they don't make that decision. Only God makes that decision whether I'll be there or not. But like I said before, I can determine how prepared I am to meet challenges. I just don't know what challenges that will come. It's not that that might come. I will have challenges in my life. So I need to be preparing at all times to meet those challenges.
Thank you for joining us on our first episode of our very first talk show, Culture with a K. It was an honor to interview you, and I hope this is a learning lesson from all of us that we should all just be supportive with one another, and that always thank God for your life. Thank you so much, Coach Ryan.
Hey guys, I'm Cole.
And I'm Julian, and welcome to our first episode of Free TK. Today we're going to be interviewing Colby Becker, the star basketball player of Newman. So, how long has basketball been in your life?
I'd say since I was in kindergarten, because I started whenever I was really young, and ever since then it's been a major part of my life.
How many shots do you put up a day, Cole?
I'd say I try to put up at least 100 each day, but more if I can, if I have more time.
How did you get so good?
I'd say it's years of hard work, and you have to sacrifice, and you have to give up your time, and your sometimes like being with your friends, you just have to put in the work, and every day you have to keep trying to get better than everybody else.
So, Colby, when you have a bad game, how do you recover mentally?
Well, I think about what I did and what I could do to improve it, and I just replay. Usually I replay every play in my head, and I try to just think what could I have done better in the situation, and I just think how I could help the team out if I'm not doing good in a certain area. Like if I'm not shooting well, then I will just try to pass more or play better defense or something like that.
All right.
How has basketball helped you in your life?
I'd say it's taught me the principles like hard work and discipline and giving, sacrificing for things that I want in life, and I just have to give up things that I want at the moment for something better in the future.
Well, folks, that's all I have for today. Catch us next week, and remember,
I gotta get permission, Bruce.
It's the king of comedy. What's up?
Come on, camera guy, walk in here, walk in here.
As long as you're not putting me on the news, I'm fine.
It's the king of comedy. It's my #1 fan. What's up?
Where's your paparazzi? Aren't you president of the fan club?
Oh, this is for Kulture. Kulture. Hello.
Oh yeah, you're on Culture with the K talk show right now. Please subscribe to Newman Student Media. Leave a like down below. Break that like button. It's not gonna break unless you try to break it.
So you're just recording us doing random stuff? All right.
All right. Camera, shall I treat the audience to a random dance?
Yes.
All right. Let's do it. There's gonna be no music here, but I'll play it in the background.
I got you. Okay. What? Okay. Oh. Hey, man, Scott. He's the king of comedy. Yes. Oh, damn, you get me. Back up.
There's one more dance that I don't think y'all are worthy to see.
Twerk.
Okay. I can't do that. Wait, let's look at the camera. Let's look at them right now.
Twerk.
That's not our culture. We don't call it Culture with a K for nothing. You know what? I'm calling Miss Hart right now. Let's go, camera guy.
Do it. Post up.
No students were put in trouble in the making of this video.
Hey Warriors, welcome to our fine arts segment. I'm Joanna.
And I'm Aiden. We have a musical coming up called Peter Pan. Here to tell us more about it is Peter Pan himself.
Or herself.
Rightio. Michaela Everhart.
Hi guys.
What other roles were you trying to pursue other than Peter Pan?
Well, obviously I wanted Peter Pan, but I was okay with any role that that Mr. M would have given me. The main three that I was hoping for was, ironically, Captain Hook, Smee, and Peter Pan.
What connection do you have with your character?
Well, Peter, he never grew up, so he's very flamboyant and energetic, and he's a little boy. So he loves to play around, and so I feel that freedom and childishness kind of reflects in myself.
Were there any others that, were there any other personalities within Peter Pan that you could also see in yourself?
He's pretty stubborn whenever he wants the Lost Boys to stay with him in Neverland and not go off with Wendy. And I feel that kind of correlates with myself with cheerleading and theater and stuff, being very stubborn.
Right.
So, yeah.
That's cool. So what is the history behind the trend of having female actors play Peter Pan?
Well, for the past 40 years in Broadway, they've cast females as Peter Pan because males tend to have a deeper voice,
Right.
and since Peter's supposed to be younger, they want to have a higher voice to insinuate the youngness, the youth of him.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Interesting. And so what has to be the funniest thing that's happened during rehearsal?
So whenever we were choreographing for our sword fight, our fight scene, there was a little mishap when Caleb, who is Captain Hook, swung at me, and he hit Jesse, who's one of the pirates, in the glasses, and his glasses flew on the stage. We had to stop for a whole 5 minutes because we were just laughing.
What are the dates for Peter Pan and what are...
The dates for the plays are the 25th and 26th at 7 o'clock, and May 3rd and 4th. May 3rd is at 7 as well, and May 4th is at 2 in the afternoon. It's a Saturday.
Okay.
So I want to go to this play. So where can we purchase tickets?
Anyone who has this pin, as you can see, they have tickets on them, and you can buy them from them or Mr. M himself. Students are 5, and teachers are 5 as well, and adults are 10. Hope I can see y'all there.
Yeah.
Right.
So thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having
It
me.
was a pleasure talking to you.
The pleasure was all mine.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Hope to see y'all in Neverland.
Man, it sure is hot in here. You know what else is hot? This month's movies. Today is April 26th, and the movie event of the century is coming out. You may have heard of it. It's highly anticipated, has been waiting on for what seems like years now, and honestly, is creating quite an upstir. You just might have heard of it. It's called Rattlesnakes, and it's about the downfall of the Earth caused by the uprising of the Rattlesnake Rebellion that has been genetically modified by the crops. And also, Endgame came out, but you know. So what?
My name is Logan. I'm a senior, and this is the AVP staff for the last 3 years. This is Tori, this is Ashley, and we're being interviewed by Andre.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right, this question is for Tori. How long have you been an AVP?
Oh gosh, seems like a long time. It's only been like at least 3 or 4 years. 4.
All right, and this question is for Ashley. Give me an idea on how many videos you think you have edited.
So I've done most of the yearbook videos this year, so adding all that up, so about 15.
Nice. And this question is for Logan. How do you decide if a video is ready to be published?
You got to make sure everything that the director wanted in the story is in there. You got to make sure there's no inappropriate cuts. You got to make sure everyone spoke their lines right. You got to make sure the story comes across. There's a lot of finalizing before you're able to publish, and also you have to figure out where you're going to publish it and prepare it, format it, and design it for that venue. So there's a lot that goes into that.
All right, this question is for Ashley. What was your favorite video to edit?
So there's a video I did for STEM night. It was a genre switch trailer. So basically, you take a movie that's, so I took a comedy and I edited it to make it a suspense type of movie.
Nice. And this question is for Tori. What challenges have you faced in audio or video editing?
Ooh. I have to say, like, audio editing is more, when you have more like people talking, it's kind of harder because either it's the background or the person's voice is low enough, or they talk low and you have to raise it up, and you have to put some more stuff down, more stuff you raise up, more stuff you got to bring down. In video editing, it really just depends, you know, lighting, and if you got to make sure people are talking right, or the camera's not right angles. You just got to put video and put that master touch in there.
How do you think your experience with AVP has helped you prepare for what you're studying in college?
The amount of time management and organization skills I've learned in this class are probably superior or equal to some of college students, and so having to crush deadlines, having to get stuff done with a lot of people involved, with a lot of props involved, with a lot of scheduling involved, I think that's one of the biggest gifts I've received from being in this class all these years.
So in college, I want to do music, and when I first came into audio video, I didn't know it was gonna be like focused on video, or I thought it was just being like audio, like music. But then I got into it and I started really liking it. And then also I noticed you can do music too, and so I thought it was really cool. I learned some new stuff and I really grew a lot through it.
Beautiful.
My experience at AVP has, well, my major in college will be media communications, and in this class I've learned more and further, how do you say the word? Yeah, I've further explored more into what I'm going into as in editing and audio editing. It's taught me how, you know, tell people what to do. I boss these people around all the time, but it's okay. But that's what I'm gonna be doing. So basically this class has showed me more about how being in this class, can you value people and their dignity and being professional. And that showed me how to be professional in my further education.
Alright, thank you guys for answering my questions. I'll see you guys later.